fresh out of the mailbox, Kilian old-fashioned just touched down. You think there's gonna be a whiskey fragrance that I'm not gonna get my nose on? Why you think I have a great relationship with Kilian? Cause I'm an alcoholic. It's Kilian Hennessy. I need the plug for the yak. Now I haven't looked up any notes of this fragrance, but I have heard buzzes and I have been invited to the pre-release, which I think it's just a pre-release in the US. This joint has been out. People have gotten their paws on it, and I've seen this on thumbnails, so I know plenty of people got their bottles. I will get my bottle as soon as I get it for a discount, or free 99. But it's gotta be good though, because if it's not good, I don't really give a shit to have it. But I'm yet to encounter a Kilian fragrance that has alcohol in it that isn't good. I mean, the man's family made Henny. It's been a part of all our lives since the hood. Let's roll my music so we can check out Kilian's Old Fashioned and see if they knocked out another boozy fragrance. They've done brandy, they've done vodka. Let's bring the whiskey. Blessing morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy 𝗙𝗔𝗙 Shout out to my homie Michael over at Kilian for sending me the sample. I'm gonna be seeing him at that pre-release. We're gonna be, you know, shaking babies, kissing titties, all that shit that you do at these events, smelling fragrances, spraying all over my chesticles. Hopefully it doesn't suck, but it's a boozy alcoholic fragrance. I like all this vibes. Hopefully it'll be in that space of something like a 𝗙𝐸𝐴, a little 𝗙𝗪𝗪𝗀 energy. Kilian vodka on the rocks. We got apple brandy. So many gorgerific, delicious, boozy fragrances that hopefully this can be a part of. But first I need to crack it open to see what kind of scent profiles we're working with. Alright, so according to Fragrantica, the notes are wheat, Davana, immortelle, cedar, Tulum balsam, and styrax. Where's the booze, fam? Didn't they say whiskey, scotch? Let me go to their website. Oh, the joint's been out. I guess it's just the Bergdorf release or something like that. Either way, I'm going to the party. But I'm looking at notes elsewhere. I'm not seeing...
Whoa.
I need alcohol in the fragrance if you're gonna call it old-fashioned. I don't care if a conglomerate or the notes give it a boozy essence. I want actual alcohol in there, so if I have a little bit of a relapse, I could just pound it. Alright, so it's just a sample. I will get a bottle if it's good. On the inside it says, the scent of an 18-year-old aged whiskey in its finest Scottish traditions, but you got no alcohol in it, right? We're failing already. Wheat, absolute, cedarwood, hyper-concentrated essence of Tulum balsam. Is it the Tulum balsam that's gonna give it the booziness? Because usually booze is what gives it booziness. We're not starting off good, Kilian. I need booze in it. Really starting to sound like I need to go to a meeting. All right, first impressions of a boozed name fragrance with apparently no alcoholic notes in here. How the hell is this thing gonna smell boozy? I have no idea, but here we go.
And here we go.
It has a little bit of an apple brandy essence though. This is very interesting. So yes, you do get booze, actually. It's fucking wonderfully done. I gotta look at the notes again. Wheat, absolute, Davana, cedarwood. There's no plum in here, right? I'm picking up a shitload of plum. I'm picking up like, this smells not of old fashioned. This doesn't smell of old fashioned. First of all, I'm getting goose pimples. I'm just putting it out there. I have a sweater on and I'm getting goose pimples. I pick a plum. This smells like Japanese plum whiskey or plum wine. This is definitely what this smells like. I don't get old-fashioned anything. And I'm not a huge old-fashioned fan. I think part of me is that I haven't really tasted like a really nicely done old-fashioned. But this for me doesn't scream old-fashioned. This screams like Japanese plum whiskey / wine, because I'm getting a lot of plummy essence, which you know is right up my f***ing alley. And there's no plum listed here, but the goose pimples suspect plum. It is very weedy, granular, grainy, plum, Japanese style whiskey. That plum note almost smells like Welch's grape juice. This shit is very interesting and fucking delicious, but misleading as shit. Like, you don't have alcohol in it, but it do smell booze. It's called old fashioned, but the shit don't smell like an old fashioned. What are we doing with this mind fuckery? What are you, Chris Angel? Mind free! I gotta go on skin. There's elements of apple brandy in this joint. Like, it has that same boozy element, but that actually had booze in it, I think. Plum, booze. Hold on. Let me dry this off. All right, let me go right in. Oh, very weedy. Grainy, wheat, almost hay-ish, fucking plum, boozy, goose pimpies. very interesting. I'm not getting a ton of shit out of here. What I am getting is fucking delicious. But I do want it to be more whiskey forward. I do want it to be more scotch forward. I want it to smell maybe a little bit more peaty. Well, maybe I don't want it to smell like that because I did get goosebumps and it does smell like plum. But maybe that's what I'm expecting in my brain for it to have smelled like. For a fragrance to be called old-fashioned and indicate that there's essences of 18-year-old scotch, I'm not getting that. I am getting Japanese plum wine kind of energy. A wheat, barley-ish, Japanese plum wine essence. There is definite booze vibes here. And it does smell like a little plum Japanese with like an apple brandy kind of hybrid sensation, which I'm not fucking mad at all. But I'm more like, I expected this, but I got something completely left, not in a bad way, but I was bamboozled a little bit. God, this is sexy though. It's sexy, it's juicy, it's interesting, somehow it's boozy. There's also a mild kiss of like honey in this fragrance, and it's got a lot of earth and shrubbery and hay. So here's the mental picture that I'm gonna paint for you guys that I'm actually getting in my brain. And honestly, this is how my brain is interpreting it. I can be 100% off, but fragrance is up to person's interpretation and how it smells on their skin. If you have a problem with that, suck a dick from the back.
What?
Simply put, here are 3 fragrances that come to mind with this fragrance that kind of make a tribrid type energy to this scent profile. Plum Japanese, a smidget of baraonda, a nipple of apple brandy, and the hay essences of 𝗙𝗥𝗏. Crazy, I know, but that's what I'm getting from this scent. The performance of the fragrance seems to be fine. It doesn't seem to be like a crazy beast mode. Granted, there's been a couple of sprays from a tiny atomizer. I'm not really blasting it as a full wear. I will give it my full wear lituation. But this is very good, very interesting, but wildly misleading. But addictive as shit. Like, I can't stop smelling it, and I can't stop trying to figure out what else it kind of smells like, because there's little pinpointed things, clearly by the interpretations that I thought of in my brain, of other fragrances here that kind of spark the interest. This doesn't smell like a clone or an interpretation of any one fragrance. It kind of smells like a conglomerate of different points of different parts of the fucking world being meshed in this one sample. But what it doesn't smell like is just straight up like old-fashioned. That I can't say personally that I have ever smelled or tasted an old-fashioned that smelled like this. Let me give it a couple more minutes. I want this shit to fully dry down, see if anything else sparks the interest, but double goosebumps so far, very good. Definitely getting a full bottle, obviously not for retail, but there's gotta be plum, there's gotta be. Alright bro, we're back. Full dry down. I want to see if I could experience anything else from this misleading fragrance by the people over at Kilian. Do better booze! I mean, just put booze in it next time and stop telling people it smells like old-fashioned. Don't smell like no fucking old-fashioned. But it does smell like it's fucking good shit. Yeah, I need a bottle of this. It smells incredible off my skin. The plum essence in here is chef's kiss. Definitely my type of style when it comes to plummy fragrances. This has this gorgeous fucking energy about it, this juiciness, this fruitiness, this oriental type flow. Kilian Old Fashioned, very handsome scent. But again, easiest way to put it down to you after all that hoopla and shit talking of dissecting this fragrance: 𝗙𝗏𝗏, apple brandy, a bit of baraonda, and plum Japanese kind of quadbrid. Hayish, Japanese plum wine, a little bit of a brandy essence, mild Scotchish kind of energy, no peat, more wheat, and we got goosebumps, so I don't gotta say any more than that. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Now, it seems to be that this shit is everywhere. You can get it at Sephora. I think the 50 mLs are like $275, and then the 100s like $415. Oh, that's too expensive. But if you want to get it from my boy Mike over at Bergdorf, tell him Cuba sent you and he'll throw in a sample or two, or just maybe send you a nude. I don't know what he does on his free time. I'm just, sorry, Mike. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Let me know if you've tried Kilian's Old Fashioned, and do you get an old-fashioned element from this scent? And are you picking up a bottle for yourself at retail or at discounted price? We know the answer. I'll see y'all bitches next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Smooches.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. For all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.